Hey everyone, AirsoftAL here, and today, on this beautiful day, we shall be doing a very marvellous and brilliant review of a very special gun from our great United Kingdom brethren, and what the bloody hell is this? Dear AirsoftAL, stop doing the fake British accent or all of England will sue. Okay then! I'll stop doing the accent and not get sued at the same time. So, what rifle am I talking about? Okay, you know what? Might as well forget, because obviously you can read the title of this video right down there, so you know what? Fuck it. Today we will be talking about the HFC Heavyweight L85A1 rifle. Let's get into it. Now, a little bit of history. The L85A1 was actually designed to replace the Enfield L1. Now, for what a lot of you don't know is that the British actually hate the loving hell out of this rifle. Why? Let me just go ahead and explain. Okay. First test, when the guy fired, the magazine dropped. They fixed that problem. Insert joke here. They fixed that problem. Second time, it jammed. Third time, the trigger fell apart. Fourth time, the front grip fell off. Fifth time, the scope wobbled. 27th time, the barrel fell off. You get what I'm saying here? This whole gun design here had to be redesigned God knows how many times, because I lost track myself after reading all the problems. And it's not very pretty. And to think, the British being riflemen, being famous for being riflemen, they supposedly designed this gun to fire an intermediate round, but NATO basically said, fuck you, you have to fire either 5.56 or 7.62. Not a lot. So, what happened then? Well, if you actually look up these things in Afghanistan, you can actually see them covered from head to toe in fucking duct tape. Now, I bet you Epic Llama right now is probably hanging his head in shame. You know what? Let me go ahead and name off the British airsofters I know who are probably hanging their heads in shame whenever they are asked about the L85A1. Airsoft Mike, Epic Llama, Matt the Musketeer. Those are the only three that come to mind. No, wait. Tim from... No, wait, he's in Hong Kong. Or is it UK he's in? I'll figure it out one of these days. Aside from that, though, you're probably asking, what about the Airsoft variant? Does it live up to its horrible means? Well, not really. The HFC heavyweight version is actually a pretty good gun. And for $38, this is what you get. You get a standard 30-round magazine. It's obviously for Springer, but still, it's kind of cool. 30 rounds. You get a compact design rifle. Okay, it's not that compact, but you get what I'm saying. With a barrel that comes... Actually, I forgot to see where the barrel actually comes from. Oh, yeah. The barrel actually comes here to about here. Right here. Yeah, not a long barrel. But what's actually interesting is the fact of the serial number. If you can actually see it, it says L85A1 556 and the serial number. And then it has the bloody Union Jack. Yeah. All L85A1s actually have the Union Jack on them. Pretty damn interesting, to say the least. Now, what about the rest of the rifle? Does it hold up as well? No. It's righty-friendly only, so if you had the actual electronic blowback variant, you'd be holding it like this, and then this would come back and hit you in the teeth, and then you get brass in your teeth, and... Let's face it, I bet you Epic Llama right now is yelling at his screen saying, "Why? Why did we design this rifle? We are British! We made the L, we made the Lee Enfield. We made the musket. We made every single rifle we are proud of, except for this piece of shit. So, aside from that, this actually holds up true to its real steel counterpart, aesthetically speaking. It actually does have a safety here, which you push, and then you push it this way for safe. It actually does have indications on there. Now, the scope itself cannot be removed, but it does have some iron sights on top, as well as this. Now, it does not magnify, so, yeah, there's a bit of disappointment there. The spring action is basically this, and this is what it sounds like. Try and guess how much FPS you get. You get a whopping 300, actually. Well, not really 300, my bad. It's actually 320, 330, I think, with the .20. But what's actually pretty funny is the little wobbly bits. It's just this. And then this doesn't do anything, this doesn't do anything. Your scope's adjustable, but let's face it, you're not really going to be adjusting it that much. You're probably just going to be doing this all along, actually just aiming the rifle as you can, not even using the scope, probably, but that's just me, personally. I do use the scope, and I do use the iron sights, but that's just me, personally. So, you're asking, how do you load the mag? It's a pain in the ass, but I'll show you. Now, I'll be using .12 gram BBs because .20 is expensive, okay? And I only use it for my classes and for everything else. So get off my back. Okay, now where's that .20 gram? Where is that .2 ammo? Bloody hell. Okay, so the way you do it is this. You take the rod from the magazine and then you jam it in the hole, giggity, all the way down. Now you might want to be careful how you do this because, oh okay, it's not stuck. Because for some reason it likes to get stuck, so you have to actually be gentle with it and just take your time when you're loading it. Now I get it, when you're in a firefight situation you don't want to do that, but it is able to be sped load, so no worries. This is just how you do it for target practice and for when you do it at home. Now, after that, you want to open up your thing of BBs. Now, I will be loading it with as much colored BBs as possible so you can actually see how far it travels. Because it actually does travel a good distance. Now, you basically 1, 2, 3... And I'm counting this out so you can actually hear what the capacity is on the magazine. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Ah, damn it, drop the pallet. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. Huh. That's interesting. Okay, so apparently this thing only holds 27 pellets. Now you might want to be careful because this magazine can empty out within seconds if you just barely tap this little bit here, so don't do that. It's a pain in the ass to load the thing, so don't. And I don't have a speed loader. I did, but I lost it in here somewhere. I will find it. Don't worry, guys. Alright, enough of my gabbing. Let's get to the range and see how this thing fares. Freaking bullet's curving. Okay, that's not a good sign. Down and clear. Well, as you guys saw, that was pretty bad. Well, the reason the .12s kept veering this way, and it kept feeding 3 times, I have to say is the reason is because it does not have a hop-up. You'll excuse me for a second. Now, a lot of people will say fixed hop-up guns are bad for certain things, skirmishes, what have you. Well, it depends on how powerful the spring is. With this one, it's firing just as an average AEG spring. Now, a big elephant in the room, and I know a lot of you noticed it as well. The tape on the magazine. Now, the reason there's electrical tape on this mag is because the magazine is not built that well. It will split if you're not too careful with it, but I do recommend if you do buy this gun, definitely put some electrical tape on this, or at least some better glue on the magazine, because the adhesive they used isn't going to last that long, and would probably be smart to actually do that, yeah. Now, as for the gun itself, I'm surprised to say it has very good build quality. I'm surprised to say that. The sight itself is a bit wobbly, but then again, that's if you're shaking the gun, and that does mess up your aim. All in all, I have to say this. If I had to give an overall rating on this thing, I have to say the L85A1 HFC heavyweight rifle by HFC would definitely get a 6 out of 10. It's slightly above average. I mean, I get what they were going with the design, and I like the idea they were going with. I mean, it's definitely good as a prop gun, it's definitely got good design, and definitely at first glance you wouldn't think it's an airsoft gun if you were to use this in a fan film or a short film, a movie, like a low-budget movie. I could understand that. I really could. But if I had to say this, go with a G&G AEG or a Classic Arms L85, a WeTech L85. Something better than this, because I'm probably just going to put this up as a showpiece weapon, because that's all it is, really. It's a showpiece weapon, and probably take out for skirmishes, but if I had .20s, you'd probably see how accurate the gun really is, but to be fair, the gun's not all that good in terms of lighter ammo, and you saw it feeds 3 shots, sometimes it feeds 2 shots. That's all because of the magazine, not the gun itself. Yeah, that's all I got, guys, I'm not gonna lie. Thank you guys for watching. I've been AirsoftAL, and remember to wear eye protection, sunblock, and all the essentials. And remember to carry a gun, remember to carry your airsoft guns in a gun bag. Do not brandish them out in public. Right, well. It's overcast today, I think it might rain, so you might not get any more reviews from Mondays. Well, from today anyway, but when Tuesday comes around, you'll probably get a whole blown of reviews from me, and along with some tactical videos and etc. So, see you guys next time.